Last time when you checked your phone, you checked whether or sent an email to your friend or clicked a photo. You think everything is lightweight, isn't it? But let me tell you one thing. It is not normal and it is not lightweight either. Whenever you make any action on your phone, it creates a spark in this globe. So imagine like a tiny puff of smoke coming whenever you hit refresh. And imagine when all these smoke puffs are collected together in the city, it will be creating like a digital fog. So the cloud is not in the sky, the cloud is under our feet, surrounded by a massive digital data center which are really power hungry. These digital data centers are creating so much of carbon footprint, which is enormous. And currently, the size of this carbon footprint is as big as this airline industry. So, as a DevOps researcher, I started thinking why we are getting this cloud digital fog getting bigger and thicker every time. So, when I started looking into it, then I thought about it and came up with this analogy. So, let's say whenever you need a cup of sugar and you want to ask your neighbor about that cup of sugar. So, instead of walking to your neighbor, what we are doing is we are dressing ourselves, walking outside our house, getting a cab, going to airport, and then taking a flight for a destination which is 5,000 miles away, then going to a warehouse and asking a robot for a cup of sugar. We are getting the sugar, coming back to airport, then again taking a 5,000 miles flight back home, and then we are walking to a neighbor. This is exactly the same thing is happening in our digital world. Whenever we need anything, whenever you make an action, we are sending a request to a brain in a data center which is 5,000 miles away. So we are making a commute whenever we need anything from our digital brain. So then it made me to think how I can create these digital reflexes locally, how I can make the system think locally so that we don't need to make these big commutes. So I came up with my research and I wrote a research paper which is published in IEEE journal. It is on Edge AI. Now I'm solving this commute problem with this my research and now making the application lightweight and making the code leaner. This is helping a lot and we are making this application greener. So then it made me to think another situation. Then it is not just the commute, it is the crashes which is taking our energy. So think about whenever any application goes down, which is the retail application or banking application or hospital application. Whenever any application goes down, it creates a massive energy to rebound the system back. It is as big as getting its energy back, which is not at all energy efficient and time consuming process. So I started wondering, how can I predict these crashes before it's happening? Like a doctor using the stethoscope to diagnose the problem of a patient. Then it made me think about another scenario, and I wrote this research paper, which is intelligent failure prediction using machine learning techniques. And this research is also indexed in IEEE journal. So now I'm not only making the system faster and also making it prone from crashes. So now my system is very smart and efficient. And now I'm saving the energy from crashes. So then later I realized, so when my systems become smarter, and it can auto heal by itself, which is called AI ops. But another situation is people start thinking whether is it legal, because in the banking and finance industry, when things run very fast and if it starts breaking, then we lose the customer's trust and they lose their lifetime savings as well if any crash is happening, if you are not following the legal rules. Then I came up with another research paper which is Scopus indexed, and it is on New York Department of Financial Services 500. There I am baking the law into code. Now my all the legal rules are baked into a code so that I don't need to read these heavy, boring manuals. Everything is digitally coded so that my system is not only smarter and faster, but it is also not breaking the legal laws. And my customers are also trusting the system, that the system is following the law. So when I wrote this research paper and later on I realized that someone else across the world is citing my work in the research on future of AI to set a solid foundation of their research, then I came to know that I'm really contributing something big to the society and helping the society and this AI community grow big. So now we are not only building the systems which are smart and efficient, I'm also building those systems which are resilient. So now I'm trying to architect the systems which is called ethical AI autopilot, which can which is not only responsible but also resilient at the same time. So next time, whenever you click on your phone, think about the invisible fog which I just described earlier. So there is an invisible but inevitable cost to it. And as a responsible DevOps and platform engineer, I'm trying to architect the system so that this cost should not be a burden in our future. I'm trying to build the systems and architect the systems which are not only green by design, but also it should be safe by default and sustainable for future. By the way, my name is Dharmendra Ahuja, and I'm engineering a better way to click in the future. Thank you.